So you're just going to stop? So you're just going to give up? Is that what we're doing? Look, I don't know you, and more than likely you do not know me. But if you came across this video, I know for a fact that you and I have been working towards something that has the ability to change our lives, but it just has not happened yet. You're tired. I get that. You're frustrated. I get that. You feel like it's never going to happen for you. I get that. You feel like you just want to start over and try something completely new. I get that too. And you're wondering, when will it be your time? I definitely get that. I want to spend some time with you today, and I really think that you should listen to this. So you may be thinking, who are you? Why should I listen to you? As I previously stated, I am like you. I too am working towards something that can change my life, but not only my life, many other lives as well. But it just has not happened yet. Specifically with this YouTube channel, I help believers design a life that allows you to operate in your purpose, for you to reach the ultimate level of happiness, and for you to leave your mark on the world. It is truly my passion, and it's truly what I am passionate about. I've been on YouTube going on 3 years now. Did I start making the type of videos that I'm making at this present moment? Absolutely not. I tried different videos, but within the last year, I've been making videos specifically related to finding your purpose and doing what it is that you're created to do. Outside of YouTube, I have what you would probably classify as the standard 9 to 5, right? I don't literally work the 9 to 5, but you get me. It's a standard job. I work as an online chat agent for a jewelry brand. I left corporate finance in 2019 to become a full-time entrepreneur, and that did not work out. I've had various jobs in various different industries that has led me to where I currently am today. Has my big break come yet? Nope. But I'm a strong believer that it's definitely on the way. I just made a video recently, a previous video I posted recently here on my channel. It was titled The Worst Job Ever. And I want you to think about it. Think about the worst job that you've ever had. I'm sure you have a very vivid memory of this job. I know I do. Also in this video, which is crazy what I'm about to tell you, I talked about the importance of pain. And sometimes pain is a gift in itself, because pain causes action. Even if you think about your own personal life, when we think about pain, when we think about the worst job that you've ever had, what did that pain do? I'm for sure you did not stay at that job too long, did you? More than likely, you're like, nope, Terry, I had to get up out of there. I started reading this book towards the beginning of this year. It's called The Key Person of Influence. I didn't finish the book. The last time I read some pages of the book was probably going into May of this year. Had not read it, had not thought about it. After making my last video, The Worst Job Ever, something told me that I needed to finish reading this book. So I picked it back up. I recently got to a section where I had roughly 36 minutes left in the book. If you read on Kindle, then you know it tells you approximately how long you have left until you finish. So I had like 36 minutes left in this book, and I got to a section that talked about physics and the law of inertia versus the law of momentum. What I read really blew my mind. So instead of paraphrasing, I read to you the small section in the book, so you can understand how what I was going through and what I was reading in these pages are literally so aligned. So it reads, inertia and the power of momentum. You probably hated learning physics at school. You might remember thinking, what a completely pointless subject, but the laws of physics are the same laws that govern your success. Rule number 1, the law of inertia. An object at rest will stay at rest until acted upon by an outside force. And its opposite, rule number 2, the law of momentum. An object in motion will stay in motion until it meets a resisting force. These two universal laws should remind you that when you feel the spark to do something, you should act on it straight away. Momentum is too precious to lose. It's a gift that comes far too scarcely. If you feel compelled to act, then go for it. As you get going, you'll find that you gather pace and produce an enormous amount of work. Often, I am happy to sit until 3 in the morning working on something just so I don't break the momentum. Of course, if you don't act, you are governed by the law of inertia. You become an object at rest, destined to stay at rest until you get a big kick in the rear. Far too often, the outside force that gets you to eventually act comes in the form of pain. You realize that you haven't achieved any of your goals in 2 years. You lose a job, you lose a client, you lose a relationship. Inertia weighs you down, and it takes more and more effort to get moving. Momentum is the feeling of being in flow. It's a rush, and it's the domain of creativity. When I read this, it was so true to what I've experienced in my own present life. And it's probably so aligned with what you are experiencing as well. If you feel like quitting, if you feel like giving up, if you've been working towards your purpose and doing what it is that you were created to do and working on this thing that you just cannot stop doing or cannot stop thinking about, and it just has not happened for you yet, and you feel like giving up, I want you to know that, one, use that pain. Don't stop. Do not resort to going into inertia. Because once you get into that place of inertia, I personally have been there. Once you get into that place of stopping, it is hard to gain that momentum again. Me personally, with my YouTube channel, I've become more consistent here recently. I'm back in the law of momentum. I get more ideas on what I want to talk about in my videos. I immediately open up my notes app and start like literally making a copy of what I want to say and what I want to express, because I'm in what I call and what I classify as flow state. And I appreciate being in that flow state because thought processes come easier. The way I deliver comes better. So I'm maximizing that while I have ideas and while I feel free to create. I'm using that time. If you made it this far in this video, I know that you and I are alike. I know that you and I personally have something that we're working towards that we know that's life changing. We know that it's our thing. It is our thing. And I made this video not just for myself. I made this video for you because I know there are other individuals out there like me. It gets hard, right? We know that we want to give up, and we know that we want to return back to what's normal, what's easy, what's conventional, what society tells us what we need to be doing. But it's an ounce of us that know that we have a dream outside of what other people may realize what it is. You know what you are working towards. And I would encourage you, if you don't do anything else, I would encourage you to stay on it, stay the course. Find things that you can do to kind of put yourself back into that momentum. That's what I did. Like eventually, once I get in the mood for wanting to record for YouTube again, I make a video. And then once I make that first video, then again, I'm making my next video within the same week of me uploading my previous video. So I'm getting that ball rolling again. And this is just to encourage you to get that ball rolling again. Don't give up. Do not give up. I know it gets hard, but do not give up. But I just want to provide some sense of what you are going through. Channel that pain. If you've enjoyed this video, if you needed this as confirmation because you were just about to throw in the towel, if you needed this and it has helped you to say, no, I'm not quitting yet because I haven't achieved all what I know life has to offer me. I know me personally, I have not achieved all that life has to offer for me. All right, y'all. So as I was saying, it's crazy how stuff comes to be a distraction. My camera literally started overheating and just turned off. If you enjoyed this video, I would encourage you to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Let me know that you're not giving up. We're not giving up until we achieve all that life has to offer for us. Also, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it as well if you would also consider subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to the channel to join the Terry Tribe where we're catching a major vibe, y'all, because we'll be coming back with another video. Let's go.